Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129 and welcome back to my channel. I am here with a collective reading, and I was called to do this reading about career, and I thought I'll do a pick a card reading, because it's been a while since I've done that, but I was called to just do a collective reading by spirit. And even the questions I just made up for you. And I feel that there is someone out there who's going to really benefit from this, because this is not how I usually do it, but I was really called to make a video. I mean, this is tailor-made for somebody out there, all right? So, but it is still a general reading. So if you're drawn to this reading, there is a message in it for you, but it's a general reading, so it will not fit everybody's scenario. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But there is, if you have been called to it and you feel drawn to this reading, then there is definitely some message in it for you. All right, so that's how it is. It's going to be a short reading. I will be live shuffling the tarot cards. The oracle cards, your advice cards, have already been pre-shuffled, and I'm going to be taking out some cards from the archetype cards as well to find out what professions or careers, that if for a few of you are coming to this reading, you're wondering what is good for you. So we're going to take out a few cards. But again, as I said, that if you are at a place wherein you're quite happy with what you're doing, but it's just a temporary something, but otherwise you're really happy with it. So, and if this shows you many other choices which you don't resonate with, you don't have to alter your course. All right. At the end of the day, follow your inner guidance. All right. When you come to a tarot reading, just know that you're just getting a confirmation of something that you needed to hear, which you already knew, because we have all the answers within us. Tarot reading and all other divination tools are just helping you to bring that out. All right. Having said that, we're going to get started. So I've just kept selenite crystals over here and a clear quartz so that we get the most, I'm going to leave them here, so that we get clear and concise messages for you without any additional clutter, and it's just something that can really help you. All right, so what will this reading have? Now I have made 7 questions for you. First, we're going to take a look at where are you at in your career. I mean, what are you going through? All right, and then we'll look for some more input on the same. What you need to know, how are you in your workplace, what are you going on? So if it resonates with you, then you know this is for you. If it is something totally different, then maybe there is no message in it for you. All right, thereafter we're going to look at if you stay on, what happens, and then we look at if you move to something else, then what happens, and then anything else you need to know moving forward. We'll take out a card for that as well, and then finally we'll have advice cards. And then we're going to take out what career can is best suited for you. Either something that you're already doing, or maybe something else that you could take as a side hustle, or maybe if you've been already thinking about it, that will be an added confirmation for you. All right, or it could even come out as some traits which you possess so that you can go in that direction. And then last but not the least, we'll take a look at your advice cards. All right, so my dear seekers, let's begin. We'll shuffle your tarot cards. We're using the original Rider-Waite. Look at that. I like this. This is a good sign. The 6 of Wands is victory, and the 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. So we want a career which will give you everything. For those of you who haven't come across the Japanese word Ikigai, it was there's a book. Now see, that's what I don't like. Out of the blue, I don't remember, but it's worth your while to take a look at that book. It talks about, finding, when you talk about soul purpose or soul alignment, you're basically talking about something that you need to do which will bring you immense happiness and emotional fulfillment, which will also make sure that you're taken care of, your material needs are taken care of, which will also benefit the society. All right. Did I cut the deck? I did, I think. So my dear seekers, where are you at in your career right now? And we get the Three of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card. It means that for a lot of you, you're building, you are in an organization. There are other people with you. It's not something that you're doing on your own, but you are taking the help of other people. There's a lot of collaboration. For some of you, you're actually building something. Maybe you're into architecture or something like that. Doesn't have to be. This just means that you are collaborating with someone to build something beautiful. Also, if you've been in your career for quite some time, or a reasonable amount of time, and you have been putting in the effort, your efforts are not going unnoticed. People are actually looking up to you. They do come to you for counsel because you have a certain amount of experience and you have a lot to offer. All right, so for some of you who've been there for a long time, maybe you've just got a promotion, or people really come to you. They kept you on a sort of a pedestal because you're doing quite well where you are. Let's take out some more information about you at your workplace, and you get the Five of Pentacles, which is, this is how people look at you. They come to you for counsel. They see that you are extremely accomplished, and that they can trust your counsel, and they come to you. They put you on a pedestal, and they see that you're really working hard and you're getting results for the work that you do. But this is you. This is how you are feeling at your workplace, and that's the Five of Pentacles. You feel left out in the cold. You feel that the amount of work that you're putting in, you're not getting enough. So, which is why, of course, you've come to this reading, because if everything was going great, you wouldn't really want to come to a tarot reading, so I'm not surprised. So now we're going to take a look at, what if you stay on in this position without changing your career? What if you stay on where you are? What happens? Just a minute, please. I dropped a card, which was the Six of Swords. So maybe you need to move to calmer waters, but let's see. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Spirit, please come through. What happens if our dear seekers have come to this reading? What happens if they stay along in their current job and you get death? So if you are going to stay on in your current job for some more time, chances are either it's going to push you against a wall wherein you will actually walk away from here yourself, or maybe you will be your services may be terminated. They might tell you to leave for some reason, or with this death card, which can also be transformation there with that sun out there. Maybe after the way you feel, maybe when you put up your resignation letter or something like that, and then suddenly people realize your worth because they feel that you are someone who's really been putting in a lot of effort. So this is for a very few of you have come to this reading wherein, because you have put up your resignation, people have a rethink, and maybe you are either given, there's some sort of counseling, and they're asking you what you're expecting and what is it that they're not meeting, and then maybe you get something which is going to transform your life. But for a lot of you, I feel that you were going to be leaving this job, all right? And if you stay on doing absolutely nothing, you will be pushed to a state wherein you will actually either leave your job, give a resignation letter, or maybe people will, maybe whatever is happening, why you're feeling this way is, though there are people who are maybe looking up to you for the amount of work that you have been putting in and for the amount of experience you have, but there may be some other people who may have an eye on your position, maybe. I don't know. You've got to take it how it resonates, all right? But you're not happy here. Definitely you're not happy here. And there's going to be some change. So for a lot of you, you're either walking away from here, or, you're being asked, maybe if you put up a grievance saying that you're not getting as much as you thought you would, or you want a change of whatever it is. For each of you it's going to be different, and maybe they don't listen to you despite the fact that you've been there for a long time, despite the fact that you've been putting in effort and people have seen the effort that you put in. So you may actually walk away, or they might just tell you to go. All right, but this is going to be very transformative for you, because what's waiting for you is something beautiful. And for very few people, as I said, they may actually give you what you want at your workplace, but that's for a very few of you out there. All right, so what happens if you move out of here? Get the Ten of Swords, which is obviously heartbreak. You're going to put an end to this cycle. What more? I'd like to clarify this Ten of Swords. What happens then? Four of Pentacles. All right, and give me a few more cards, Spirit. Please clarify the Ten of Swords, Spirit. The King of Swords, and the Four of Wands. All right. So once you move forward, when you leave this place, you're going to be heartbroken. Obviously, you're going to feel the sense of, being betrayed, that some place wherein you put in all your hard work and effort and you were not appreciated, and they've actually let you go. And for some time, you'll be just holding on to your resources and wondering what to do. You won't be talking about this to very many people, but you are going to get absolute clarity on where you want to go. All right, absolute clarity. And this is going to, wherever you're going next, is going to give you a lot of stability, and there will be cause for celebration. All right, this is going to be something that you really, really like to do. Now let's take out one card for anything else that you need to know about this shift after you move forward, maybe within 3 months. What else? Look at that. Look at that. King of Pentacles. You get absolute clarity moving forward as to what you want to do. All right, and this is going to give you stability, I said, and look at that. It's going to make you, the King of Pentacles, extremely abundant, not worried about your finances anymore, happy where you are, aligned to what you're doing, and a lot of abundance coming in. All right, so this is something that you need to know. After you leave this job, initially you're going to have a bit of a rough time wherein you have to, obviously, if you've given so much to a particular place, your work, your energy, your every so many days, day after day, you're used to the place, whatever it is. But when they let you off easily, if you put up your resignation and they happily accept it without saying anything, and they say, fine, you're good to go, you can leave, that will obviously break your heart, because you have invested so much in it, and maybe for a lot of time you won't be talking about your plans or anything, and you may go within to get your answers, and it'll be a little bit of a difficult time, but you're going to get so much of clarity, because you know exactly what you want to do. Maybe for a long time, when you've been in this energy, you've been contemplating on doing something, and this something is going to give you a lot of success, cause for celebration, a lot of stability, and it's going to catapult you to the King of Pentacles. All right, so we're also going to take out one advice card from the tarot before we are looking at the other advice cards, and you get the Page of Cups. All right, so you're being told to, when this you decide to move away from whatever it is that you're doing, or wherever you are at this time, you're being asked to come into this energy of the beginner's mind. Be open to opportunities, be open to surprises that come your way. Don't just say no because you've never done it before. You can actually be surprising yourself with a kind of abilities that you have, which you've never explored till now. When you get this absolute clarity, when first time you get this whole idea of doing something, you might surprise yourself, and your first reaction may be to just brush it off and say, oh no, what nonsense, that's not going to work. But you're being told to have this beginner's mindset. All right, wherever you go, once you leave this place, you will have to put an effort, but go with a fresh, don't carry the baggage of your past experience. Go with fresh energy, and you will be surprised, as it is and this is your advice here, all right? Bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. You even have counterpart energy here. Oh, and wish fulfillment. Beautiful. So you are going to be at a place where you are going to be so happy that you made this move. But I'm not going to lie, my dear seekers, if you are actually making this move after a long time, it's not going to be easy. I'm saying 3 months. It could be, time is never the way we look at it. It may be more, it may be less, but there will be a time wherein till you come into this clarity, you will be in a state of flux, which is not going to be comfortable. I'm not going to lie, but know that this is in your best interest. If you've been feeling like this. Now, if you're at a place wherein you're very happy in your career, first of all, you shouldn't be clicking on this reading, but if you have actually been feeling this way wherein you've not got your due and you've been, you're feeling stifled in this job and you know that you have to leave, but you're just staying on because of, the responsibilities that you have and things like that, but you're being told that if you are in this energy wherein you just every day is so painful and getting out of bed to go to your job is the, Herculean task for you, and it just wipes the smile off your face every morning, then you know that this is no longer meant for you and it's time for you to move on, all right? And wherever you're going with this clarity is going to give you so much abundance, so much fulfillment, all right? Trust your instincts. Now we're going to take out few cards from here to find out what alternate career could you look at. For a lot of you with this clarity, you'll know, but we're still going to take out a few cards from these archetype cards. So basically what we're going to look here at from this is, I'm going to only take upright cards and we're going to look at, unless I'm called to otherwise, but we're going to just look at traits. So whatever these traits align to, I may call out whatever comes to my mind. If something comes to your mind, then know that that is a message that you needed to hear. All right, so you get gossip, light attributes, awakens consideration for feelings of others, honoring trust, vampire, makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life forces. And I feel this particular, okay, let's come to that. Let me take out all the cards that need to come out. Teacher, guide, storyteller, prince, gambler, angel, and monk and nun. All right, I'm sorry if I've been shaking this. I haven't been paying attention. Now, with the vampire card here, the gossip card, the angel, the monk and the nun, I feel that for a lot of you, anything in this intuitive, anything that is esoteric in nature, divination, could be something, if you're already interested in it, maybe tarot reading, astrology, maybe just being a guide, what do they call, you have a lot to teach, which may not, yes, with this, you've got the teacher here and you've got a guide here as well. Look at that, which says represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience. So you may be, for a lot of you out there, you may be wanting to teach in a conventional fashion, either in school or at a university. You want to be a professor. Or for some of you, you may just want to maybe start something online, You have a whole lot of knowledge because of your experience. It may not be something that you're teaching young children from a textbook or young adults from a textbook, but it could be anything. Maybe you have this, with this clarity that's coming in, maybe you have an awakening of some sort. You have a lot to teach. Selfless devotion or single-minded dedication to spirit. So for a lot of you, maybe you are actually going to teach in schools and colleges. For others of you, you want to maybe start something, either make a package, or for some of you, you might, with the storyteller here, you might be actually writing books, or you writing down your experiences. Maybe you will be blogging, you have something, or you know, have your own YouTube channel, or you have your own app you build up in which, you know, you are deciding to give nuggets of your wisdom. For some of you, you're just going to be either, you know, this is a message that I've got. For some of you, you will actually want to even open an orphanage. Maybe, you know, you want to either just have a place wherein you can actually, you know, maybe for a long time you do take part in charitable causes and you've been helping people, but now you want to maybe start something which is solid, wherein you've earned, you know, something, and you've been planning this. Now, if you've never had this thought in your mind and you're coming here for the first time, it doesn't mean you leave whatever you want and follow what I'm telling you. You should have already felt that, or when you come to this, it should be that, oh yes, I was thinking about this myself, and you're really passionate about it, and the fact that, you know, it keeps gnawing at you, this particular thing, then you know that's meant for you. All right, don't do anything at a whim. Helping those in need with no expectation. Yes, for a lot of you, this is what I feel, that you might align yourself to helping people, you know, either coaching classes as well for people who are, you know, trying to get somewhere. Maybe you, for some of you, just, you know, there are so many people online teaching languages, teaching little things, anything that you're passionate about, but you have experience, and there is something about your communication which is beautiful, and you're able to connect with people across you. So for some of you, you may be great at an online presence wherein so many people, whether they're connected to you or not, they're drawn to you. For some of you, you know, you have that one-on-one thing. For a lot of you, I also feel you may be very good psychologists or counselors. You know, you may be able to take in as empaths, you may be able to listen to people, understand them, and help them see things clearly. All right, because you've come to seeing things clearly yourself. Then you get yes, awaken consideration for feelings of others. Exactly. So this is what I'm getting, and with this vampire makes you aware of someone that I feel you are extremely intuitive. I feel you can just pick up on energies. Beautiful seekers who've come here, you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of experience. So depending on what stage you are at, all right, you have something to teach. So it could be at a small level, it doesn't matter, you know, even if you are imparting knowledge to one person and you're changing the life of one person, you are doing such a beautiful job. So don't ever feel, first of all, do not compare your journey with anybody else's. If you are able to teach someone, help someone, even one person, help them, you know, you don't even know, you might be, someone might just say thank you and go away. Thereafter, you may never ever see that person or hear from that person again. But if with that little bit of knowledge that you've given them, they can make a life and help so many people, you were crucial in making all that happen. You will never know. I'm not saying you will come to know, but it is a beautiful thing that you would have done, and you know that. For a lot of you, you have been in this energy of wanting to, you know, do this, but because you've had your responsibilities, you've been stuck in this job, and now it's come to that place wherein you really are not getting anything that you want from this job, and that's why you're being asked to leave. And you will get absolute clarity on what it is that you want to do. And this is, you know, maybe you feel that this is such a great job and it was paying you so much, and suddenly you want to start something, maybe something totally different, and maybe it doesn't pay you well initially, or it takes time for you to establish yourself, which is again what I said, that initially it's not going to be easy. The trauma of walking away from something that you've given so much energy into, and then, you know, finding your place in the world, and then a lot of hard work, sometimes starting from scratch with this beginner's energy. All right, but just know what's coming in. For a lot of you out there, if you're single, maybe when you take this thing, you're going to get someone to partner with you, and maybe you're even going to find your full emotional fulfillment in somebody who's going to spend the rest of your life with you here. Why I'm saying that is because I also get the Prince here, which says romantic charm and potential for power. You are the kind of person who exudes a lot of power. People are drawn to you because of the way you communicate. With the King of Swords here again, communication skills are great. All right, and even here, Virgo and Gemini both are ruled by Mercury, which is all about communication. All right, so I feel very strongly. Now, this is an added confirmation. If you want to look at zodiac signs, you have you have Scorpio, and then you have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and you have Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. All right. Now, with the gambler, you get willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Absolutely. Another card for intuition. This is about intuition. This is about this I'm getting for a whole lot of you. You're either going to be in something which will really benefit you is either being a teacher of some sort. It could be something like if you're really fond of little children, to teach them at kindergarten stage, because I feel that's also a very crucial stage in their education, right up to primary school, or wherever it is. Maybe it is in school, maybe it is just being a storyteller, something you start online. Maybe you're writing books for children or for young adults, or even for adults. With the storyteller, though, I feel it's for I don't know, with this imagery here, I feel it's for younger people. And I feel that you are the kind of person who can speak to anyone across ages, across cultures. You're that kind of person who can connect because you have a lot of experience, and because of your experience, I feel that you're you have given up passing judgment on people. You're able to accept all communities, all people, and for you these boxes don't matter, labels don't matter, and that's why you're an ideal teacher, an ideal guide. All right, and you're able to accept people, hear them out. You're empathetic, and this is beautiful energy. So you don't have to worry if you ever leave this particular place, and you will have a time wherein things will take some time for you to settle. But remember, when you're aligned to your soul purpose, things will fall magically into place. There's a lot of wish fulfillment coming. All right, now we're going to take a look at your advice cards, and you get communication as key. Wow, I was saying you have something about communication. I just said that, and that's it. Communication is key. All right, it's whatever you're going to do, whether it's written communication, whether it's through art, whether it is through talking actually on social media, or in classrooms, or wherever it is, maybe talk shows, whatever it is. Communication is something which is very important for you. Those of you who've come here, that's going to be a great career for you, wherein you use your voice. Show the world the real you. Absolutely. Don't play small. Don't let fears stop you. Don't try and fit into what everyone is doing. You be you. All right. This is again Aquarius energy. Gemini, Aquarius, I was telling you. Then you get Earth. Ask the element of Earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. Yes. When this whole thing plays out here, and you actually feel this 10 of Swords energy, you're being asked to ground your energy. Sit in nature, walk bare feet on the ground. This is going to be very helpful. Again, you've got this earth element here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The earth is going to give, you will be able to connect to the abundance, which is earth. All right, the abundance is there in this universe provided to us. All you need to do is ground your energy, and you will actually make all your plans happen. Fire, the element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. Absolutely, there is going to be transformation. Though this is Scorpio energy, water energy, but you're also being told that when this happens, and when you align to your soul purpose, if you've just been doing this job and it's been taking the life out from you, you're going to feel that Ace of Wands energy. And I did see Ace of Wands falling off somewhere when I was shuffling. All right, you are going to be able to actually fire your passions again. So this again I see is root chakra. This is sacral chakra. So also try balancing your chakras. All right, air. What is this? You've got all the elements. Do I have any more? No. If I had another, you'd have got another element as well. Here, work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. And that's what you're doing. And once you've healed your root and your sacral chakra, and you start working with the air element, you are going to see this absolute truth. All right, your bottom 3 chakras need aligning. Once you work on them, you'll find slowly all your chakras come into balance, and you are going to get this clarity, absolute clarity, which is coming with the King of Swords. And that's when you're going to align to your soul purpose and create absolute magic. All right, and you will realize you're going to be able to be authentic and communicate freely. If you've been feeling a blocked throat chakra, it's going to open. It's going to be beautiful for you, and this world needs you. Surrender. Yes. So when this is going to happen, and if you've come to this reading, and as I'm telling you this, if you panic, just remember, do not let fear guide you. Let your intuition guide you. If you're happy where you are at, obviously this reading is not for you. But if you've been feeling stifled and you just don't know what to do, just surrender. You will get your answers. All right. It is always the darkest before dawn. So just be aligned and connected to the universe. Trust. Passion. What did I say? You're going to be working on your, if you've been feeling so dull and out, lack of creative ideas, lack of anything new coming in, if it's just been the same mundane thing, it's going to change. It is going to change big time. All right, the minute you align with this, you suddenly going to do away with all your blocks. You're going to start afresh. You will be full of ideas. You'll not know, it's going to be a place where it's going to take some time for you to actually sit still and calm your mind. And that's why you're being told to ground your energies as well, because you are going to be just buzzing with so many ideas and so much of, whatever this has taken away from you. When you move away from this, see, the fact is, this job may have been a very stable one. It may have been a beautiful environment when you started off with it, which is why you kept pouring in your energy. All right, so that was meant to happen. It was meant to help you grow. But now this situation is not helping you grow. And that is why it's uncomfortable here, because the universe is telling you, enough. Whatever you had to learn in the setting, you have. Now it's time for you to align for something higher. It's time for you to ascend. So if you've been feeling this energy, just surrender and move out of it. Follow your intuition. Things are going to be beautiful for you, dear seekers. Magic garden. Unlock the magic within. You will realize that, the amount of potential that you have, which you've been keeping stuck because of your responsibilities and whatever other things there are, you will see a different side to you. Autumn. Release the old and rest. Yes. When you finally leave this job and walk away, whenever this is going to be, you're being told to just take a break. Don't carry the baggage with you. Allow yourself to feel bad for whatever's happened, and after that, let it go. Forgive yourself and for taking all the nonsense that you've been taking for some time, and forgive those people who've not been able to see your worth, because obviously they're not on the same page as you. So let them go. And you're doing this not to make them your best friends in the future, but just so that you can move ahead without that baggage. All right. Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. And that's what you're going to do when you start mingling around with these new people that you're going to teach and you're going to guide, and you're going to watch how this, abundant universe is going to provide for you. Turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. The number 62 or the number 8 could be significant. And yes, when you leave this place, you are going to feel nothing is moving. All right, you're going to feel stuck. You're going to feel stagnant. You're going to feel that you should have stayed on there. At least it was paying the bills. Do not panic. It's going to happen, and it's going to happen beautifully. Surrender and believe. Otter spirit, you are never alone. There will be a time when you take that decision, maybe you feel that people are not with you, and they, but no one is walking in your shoes. Only you know what you need to do. Only you know that you're not satisfied there. Only you know that it's been such a pain that waking up and walking to that, going for that job was a pain. Only you know it. So it's for you to make that decision, and know that you're never alone. Your spirit guides are with you. The universe is with you, and you will get what you need to. And last but not the least, armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries, the number 3. And you're being told whichever setup you go into now, whether in your personal life or outside, make sure that you respect yourself enough to set healthy boundaries. All right, this is just an added message for some of you who need to hear this, because maybe when you were at this job you've given so much, and that's why people are. I haven't really picked up where you've not had boundaries, but maybe here in this job you did allow people to take advantage of you. So you're being told, whatever be the scenario, whether it's your personal life or otherwise, to set healthy boundaries. All right, but that's all I have for you, beautiful seekers. If you're already in this energy, or if you've already come into this energy, I know it's difficult, but it is going to go. You are going to get this clarity and your life is going to transform. Trust and just be aligned to your true north. Work with the elements of earth, fire and air. Work on your bottom 3 chakras, and you are going to get so much abundance and wish fulfillment. That's all I have for you. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye.